In this video, our technical analysis for the Bitcoin price has met our target exactly as predicted. But the question is, what is next for the Bitcoin price action? As right now, we are seeing a massive warning not only for the Bitcoin price action, but as well as the whole crypto market. And we are also going to dive in with Cardano as well as the SLP price action. Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video. So let's give you a quick recap of what we were expecting. So diba sa analysis natin kahapon, we were actually monitoring this ascending channel na initially we are starting to see a breakout and then na-meet natin yung first support. But then again, we actually broke down and then look at this, we met our target exactly as predicted. So congratulations if you have traded that. Ako personally, hindi ko na siya tinrade. In this video, our technical analysis for the Bitcoin price has played out exactly as predicted. But the question is, what are the critical levels that you need to be watching out for with the Bitcoin price? And with that being said, we are also going to dive in with different altcoins such as Ethereum, BNB, and many more and understand how is the altcoin market performing against Bitcoin. Stay tuned to know more. I also forgot to mention in this video guys na Bybit is also going to release their P2P market for Philippines. So right now, if you want to buy Bitcoin in Philippine peso, you can now actually buy Bitcoin dito kay Bybit. And if you want to buy USDT, XRP, or different altcoins, Bybit is now launching their P2P market tonight at 6 p.m. So if I were you, check this one out. And if you still don't have a Bybit account, I highly suggest na you sign up with my sign up code in the description down below and claim up to $3,000 bonus if you're going to sign up with my sign up link. Anyway, let's dive in back to the video. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video. So yeah, last time we were expecting a move for the Bitcoin price because look at this. The last time that we were at this area, we saw a move from the previous movement. So as you can see in our previous movement, we saw a dip to the downside, another dip. Whenever now we touch this 50 MA, we are more likely going to see a move either to the upside or to the downside. But in this case, the previous data are indicating that we are going to see a movement to the downside. So that's why I've been telling you yesterday na we have a warning for the Bitcoin price kasi typically, if you are seeing a lot of retests within the specific support or specific resistance line, then we are more likely going to break it. In this case, the 50 MA in the 4-hour time frame is getting retested multiple times, and then at that point in time, we finally saw a breakout to the downside. Now, we need to understand what are the critical levels for the Bitcoin price as well as we are going to understand the very short term. So as you can see, the short-term price action is right now forming a clear resistance trend line that you can see in the 4-hour time frame, or you can actually check this out in the hourly and the 15-minute time frame. So as you can see, we are seeing that multiple retests within that resistance line. We tried breaking that one out, so that's why from that point in time, I tried following this rising wedge. Unfortunately, we broke to the downside. So in that case, we did not see a clear movement to the upside. And if you're going to look at that, we did not see a buy volume upon that breakout. So that was not a confirmed move. Though I tried longing that just in case na makita tayo ng possible movement. But yeah, nag-hit yung stop loss ko within this areas. But if you're going to look at the Bitcoin price right now, for the time being, I think we are starting to see somewhat of a short-term bullish trend reversal. Because if you're going to look at the hourly time frame, we are now starting to form this declining price while the RSI is increasing. So this could possibly indicate that we might see a bullish divergence. But this is not yet confirmed. That's because the current candle is still open. So right now, this is not yet a confirmed move, not unless we saw a candle close with a confirmed bullish divergence. So right now, we have to wait this one out for a bullish divergence to form in the hourly or in the 15-minute time frame. So we need to wait this one out before entering into any big trades. So right now, as you can see, we have a lot of critical areas with the Bitcoin price. And the critical area na which we have been saying is actually within the 40 to the 41K. Because this area has been a strong support for the Bitcoin price if you're going to look at the previous movement. And as you can see, no one is pretty much selling within the Bitcoin price. As you can see, there are no sell volumes as compared to the previous dip. So I don't think selling is a good thing to do right now. I think the best thing to do is to wait this one out for us to see a bullish trend reversal signal. And if you're going to zoom out with the daily time frame, I think we are starting to see somewhat of a bullish signal. Kasi look at this. Right now, the price is starting to decline. But as you can see, the RSI is getting higher low. So right now, this could indicate that we might see a bullish divergence within the daily time frame. So that is a good thing to take note before entering into a big trade. I think right now, before you short or before you enter into a long opportunity, you need to wait this one out to form either a bullish divergence or for this to break the movement. Kasi right now, it's pretty much 50-50 within the market. If you're going to look at the smaller time frame, we are pretty much bearish. But if you're going to look at the bigger time frame, we are starting to see somewhat of a bullish divergence na nga. So right now, I think what we need to do is to wait this one out before entering into any big trades. But nonetheless, guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin with the lowest fees possible, the best place to trade Bitcoin is actually in BingX. Kasi dito kay BingX, mas mura ka nilang Bitcoin trading fees as compared to Binance. So if you want to claim bonus with BingX, you can actually use my sign-up code that you can find in the description down below. Now, with that being said, Bitcoin, it's looking pretty much bearish for the very short term, but looking at the daily, we are starting to see somewhat of a bullish trend reversal signal. But the question is, how does the altcoin market is performing against the Bitcoin market? So right now, we have the Bitcoin dominance chart open. So yesterday, our previous target for the Bitcoin dominance was actually this resistance, and we have actually met that target. But right now, since Bitcoin is still dipping, and right now, we are starting to increase pa din with the Bitcoin dominance, what are the next levels to watch out for with the Bitcoin dominance? So right now, the resistance area is forming within this area for the Bitcoin dominance. As you can see, we are getting a lot of bounces done previously. We also got another bounce, so this could indicate that this is a possible resistance area. So right now, in order for the altcoin market to perform better, the Bitcoin dominance must decrease. Kasi typically, in an altcoin season, the dominance should be decreasing. But let's say the dominance is increasing, then that would indicate na Bitcoin is going to perform better, then altcoin is going to bleed. And as of the time being, the dominance is increasing, indicating na altcoins are currently bleeding against Bitcoin. And if you're going to look at altcoins such as Ethereum, as you can see, Ethereum is pretty much going down then. Same goes with BNB. So pretty much the whole crypto market is following the Bitcoin dominance. As you can see, the dominance is increasing, indicating that the altcoin market is going to bleed against Bitcoin, which is right now what we are seeing. Same goes with Ethereum, BNB. And then right now, we are starting to enter the oversold area for these altcoins. So that could indicate that could be a buying opportunity within the altcoin market. But in order for us to confirm a move to the upside, what we need to see first is a bullish divergence. Diba? Katulad ng sinasabi natin kay Bitcoin, we need to see a bullish divergence first across all time frames as well as the different altcoin market in order for us to see a bullish trend reversal. So right now, that's what we are going to wait out for the Ethereum price action as well as with the BNB. And then let's now dive in with the Cardano price action. Kasi look at this. Cardano is right now increasing pa din. But as you can see, the Cardano price action has started forming a bearish divergence. So a bearish divergence is typically a bearish trend reversal. A bearish divergence has an increasing price while the RSI is declining. Then that could indicate that we might see a bearish trend reversal or a consolidation. So previously, diba, we were actually monitoring the early time frame bearish divergence. Ito, we saw this increasing price while the RSI is declining. That's why we saw a consolidation and a movement to the downside. But right now, we are starting to see that similar bearish divergence in the bigger time frame. So, the more na mas malaki ating bearish divergence, then doon mas delikado yung ating movement. So, right now, we have to be very cautious with the Cardano price action kasi if we are going to see this breakdown, then we might see somewhat of a bearish movement with the Cardano for the short term. And then with that being said, the support areas na you need to be watching out for is actually the $1.47 area as well as the $1.39 area. So right now, that is for the Cardano. Diba sabi ko sa inyo kahapon, hindi na masyadong maganda humabol kasi we are pretty much overbought. So in this case, if you want to re-enter for the very short term, then what you need to be watching out for is the early time frame. And then you need to wait out for a bullish trend reversal signal, either a bullish divergence within the Cardano price action in order for you to see a bullish trend reversal signal. I think pretty much the whole crypto market is currently bleeding against Bitcoin. But the main thing that we need to understand in here is we need to wait for a bullish trend reversal signal for the short term in order for us to enter into a new trade. And right now, we are not yet seeing any confirmed signal for the time being. So right now, we have to wait this one out before entering into any trade. And guys, in case na you haven't seen our NFTs, you can actually check our NFTs, our exact as protected NFTs in the description down below. So you can actually bid or you can actually buy our different NFTs. So for the time being, we only have 5 different NFTs available. And yes, you can actually make an offer within our different NFTs. Let's say you want to buy one of my NFTs for 0.01 ETH. I think that is roughly around 1,500 Philippine peso. So you can actually buy our NFTs in OpenSea.io. So if you haven't seen our NFTs, I will leave a link in the description down below. So ayun muna update natin for the time being, guys. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. Thanks guys for the 20,000 subscribers. Ngayon ko lang din siya napansin. Anytime soon, mag-release tayo ng mga different contents as well as giveaway. So abangan nyo sila guys. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.